Hit Culture Digital presents When He Looked at Me, written by Bruce Briggz and Rangel McLaurin, produced by Hit Culture Studios, starring Desmond, Ellington, Xharlie Black, Bruce Briggz, Jarrell Quinn, Darian, Elliott, Onitsha, Jojo Martin, with Tonya Baker and Michael Bethany.
Minutes seemed like hours. Hours seemed like days. I was captivated by this man from Nazareth. There were no words. The moment was too extraordinary for words. The look in his eyes haunted me as I tried to get through the rest of the trials, and finally, the day when they stripped this man of his dignity and exposed him before an entire city on a cross. I didn't show up that day. I guess the stress of the whole investigation had finally taken its toll on me. I laid at home in bed, unable to move. I only had the strength to think. And it wasn't before long he flashed before my eyes again. I could remember the peaceful look in his face, the calm assurance that things would be fine. When I got the news that the tomb was empty and they couldn't find the body, a mix of emotion flooded my heart and mind. I had to go there. I just had to. I have so many questions, and you didn't hang around long enough to answer any of them. Why didn't you fight the lies hard enough and make them hear your side of the story? Why didn't anyone who knew you come to your defense? Most of all, what did you see in me the day you looked at me? What was it? I needed to know, because my life has turned upside down since the day I first saw you. What is it about you?
Woman, why are you weeping? Who are you looking for?
Oh, mister, they took my master. If you know where he is, please tell me so I can care for his body.
Mary.
Master? Master!
You can't touch me now. I have not yet ascended to my father. Now go tell my brothers that I am going to my father and your father.
Yes, master. He's alive. He's alive.
All right, Romulus. You can come out from amongst the shadows. You've been following me for quite a while, huh?
Master, how did you know it was me? I've been so careful to keep myself hidden, or so I thought.
Yes, you have. But I've always known where you were because it was my job to know.
Master, I, of all people, don't deserve to ask you anything. But when you looked at me, it felt as if you were looking past what I was. It's like you met my failures and mistakes head on, and yet chose to look at me still. With such forgiveness in your eyes. If I've learned nothing else, I've learned that I cannot go on without that kind of forgiveness. I realized that you knew who you were, whether I believed or not. And now that I'm face to face with you, I'm asking you, Jesus, please, look past my ignorance and forgive me. I believe.
Romulus, you believed far before this day, and you were forgiven long before you asked out of your mouth. What you have to understand is that this journey was always a part of your purpose. You have fulfilled this part of your purpose, and now I have fulfilled the purpose that my Father has for me.
So what now? You say I have a purpose, but what does that even mean?
Now, it's time to tell your truth, your story, so that the others will believe as well.
My story? I don't have a story. I'm a soldier. I do my job. I follow orders. I do as I'm told. That's all I signed up for.
Okay, so were you following orders when you followed us to Bethany? And were you told to save me from the hand of your fellow soldier? Romulus, something called out to you to want more, and it knows there is more in you than you know.
More? What more could there be? I have always known and have been very clear on what I wanted. Until now. I've seen so many things that don't make sense. So many things that, if I did tell somebody, there's no way they would believe me. I mean, this is so improbable. I don't have any answers. I wish you would just tell me what... Master? And he was gone.
Wait. Romulus, you're saying that the man that you have been telling me about this whole time, the man that you have followed throughout this whole journey, all the way to Calvary is...
Alive.
Alive?
Captain, he's alive.
What?
I know.
I can't...
It sounds like blasphemy,
Sure
but I assure you it's true.
It's true?
You know what, Captain? After all of this, I still don't understand.
Well, Romulus, maybe it's not for you to understand at this time. Either one of us, for that matter. I have heard it all today. The hour is growing late and I need rest. You'll be fine to let yourself out, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good night. Good night, Romulus.
He really didn't have anything to prove. He knew all along that he would win. Myself, how did he do it? Made such a sacrifice, and the ones that he loved wanted him crucified. He knew that his friends would betray him. He knew that his blood would be shed. He could have put someone else in his place, but instead he said, Amen. So I looked at my tests and trials. They can't compare to his pain. And if he can go through it, surely I can do the same. Lord, I bless you for all the bad, and I bless you for all the good. And the place where I stand, you have already stood. So I say,
This has been Hit Culture Digital's When He Looked at Me. Executive produced and written by Bruce Briggz and Rangel McLaurin. Additional writers, Naya Cotton. Directed by Bruce Briggz. Starring Desmond Ellington as Romulus, Charlie Black as the Nazarene, Jarrell Quinn as Lazarus, Darian Elliott as Martha, Onitsha as Mary, Tonya Baker as Myra the Woman, Bruce Briggz as Captain Marcellus, Maestro Robinson as Stephanos, Michael Bethany as Anthony, Jojo Martin as Xharlie, Bijan Slack as Asher, Nate Thurman as Annis, Dre Newsom as Toro, Aaron Marcellus as Thomas, Andrea Jones as Greda, Stephen Wayne as Simon Herald, Sharne as Lilly, Jamal McGee as Jairus, Eternia Garrett as Teresa, Josh Hoskins as Peter, Mike Fuller as Man 1, Carrie Marshall as Man 2, Juan Morales as Man 3, Manny Emanuel as Man 4. Additional voices: Elgin Johnson, Brittany Anderson, Michael Dixon, Tree Staten, Melody Pace, and Kat Marshall. Produced by Darian Elliott and Eartha Dukes for Hit Culture Digital. Gerard Bonner for Bonafide Media. Associate producer ChéLa McIntyre for the Lyric Monet Company. Assistant producer Raya Elliott. Consulting producer Philip Scott III. Consulting executive editor Jason Bowie. Production assistant Josh Hoskins. Script supervisor Ashley Smith. Consulting production supervisor Ernest Owens. Mixing engineers Pierre Peasky Sanders, Jordan Smith, and Kid Cuss. Mix and mastering engineer Michael Blends Havens. Mixing supervisor Anthony Houston. Dialogue editor Bruce Briggz. Re-recording engineers Garrett Corral, Rico West, Jonathan Shaw, and Josh Hoskins. Foley, sound effects, and sound design engineers Michael Blends Havens and Jordan Jojo Campbell. Music advisor Jarius Banks. Composers Pierre Peasky Sanders, Darian Javon, Dre Gray, Frank Champion Walton. Score arranger Randy Hood. Bass for Festival of Joy, Alan Golden. Band for Amen. On drums, Quentin Q. Robinson. On bass, Philip Lynch. Lead guitar, Eric Potapenko. Background vocalist, Jessica Gorman, Rachel James, and Michael Dixon. Songwriters, Tremaine Lamar, Dion Yancey, Jamel Smith, Michael Dixon, and Stephen Wayne. Communications manager for Hit Culture Digital and Hit Culture Studios, Bonet Johnson. Production staff, Natasha Gregg, Kendria Moore, Lynn Rogers, Rory Rogers, and production business manager, Nathaniel Tillman. Casting by Hit Culture Studios. We hope you enjoyed this audio feature from Hit Culture Digital and Hit Culture Studios. For more information and to keep in touch with us, go to www.hitculturedigital.com.